So, see that? There was a small child that was next to me with the criminal guardians there was a release of drugs on me. Plus the saying the words it's over. Plus the criminals show. Ah no, stop because it started again. So let's see if it continues. Cool. So no, yeah, it was only after that point. Oh, by the way, the after that continued. I think the Jordan stock should be too. Listen, um, the the um the fake laughing session that stayed lasted all the way until the next drug release with the small child that I just pointed to. That one knows that you're actually gone now, so you might bring precisely on that child and you're on the child. Which, by the way, they stopped right there by the junction between the criminal store and Henne, the wall, and then they stayed there until it started. When it started, they started moving. The three you saw in the back there, the first one you saw by reflection, unfortunately. Yeah, what? Yeah, give me a second. Let's prioritize this a little bit. Yeah, it's something I wanted to show. Something that I really wanted to show. Let's show some temple there. Temple there. Seen that within times. Which, by the way, get looking at my face first. The tempering alone is evidence. Yep, we dealt with that. I imagine something to do with the same thing you saw the catch thing earlier. By the way, I want you to see my face for this, particularly because of the loft of that, as you saw. So, where is the bottom high part of this app? The loft is just perfect there, but I can also see my face on the video. Actually, I want the video zipped. You know, look at this. Oh, by the way, top of that. Are you good? Prefer the your duty. Two D2E64. Doesn't matter levels of involvement. The drive of the getaway car is as part of the game as the guy break into the sea, into the vault, as he said several times. Back to the fight. And as I said, I've seen this glitch as well. So in the same way, you got to see how it was. In the same way, you got to see the faces you see them uploading now. You got to see the how it is now. That's how casual it is. The the thing for you to see or not. Now those are fake laughter. Nobody laughs contiguously for 5 minutes and then stops in the moments and then starts in the moments all in few. So those are confirmed criminals. They're not talking about something as a possibility. There is, as far as we know, that even if they're not doing the thing on the phone, we don't know if they're going on. It doesn't matter. They are part. The getaway driver is as much a bank robber as the guy who entered the bank. So, as I said, it's not an Uber driver because he's short driving the car doesn't even get you into the bank. Same logic, same principles, same type of behavior. Not the first criminals to think about that. See? Where's the bottom part of this app? Just getting harder, right? Now you're gonna see. Uh, See that you fucking whales there, the best man. Whatever. I remember repeating them, but I honestly never that good for sounds. Not the type of person. Uh, you heard that they said I don't need to repeat to you, but now I will change this for the little guy. Oh, that's very, even better. Couldn't have asked that one for better. You clip this back again. Can do that too. Anyways, you can charge that from the power bank later. So, mind what you do, so. As for this, we're now going to dive into an adventure. Adventure understanding how their crimes on the phone tend to happen and how do they move out the way that the phone is sold to me. I'm not saying impossible, I would say that they require an overhaul to deal with potentially. Sure as how simple methods don't work, which is a simple point, which you might think. So, mind that. Simple solutions, right? Save us. It was put that on the thing. On the apps have permission to auto update anyways. So again, you saw that, right? Yeah, the screen that I have showed on the screen is the way they're trying to glitch that. As you saw that, there's nothing to do. This is not Google's doing. This is just a interference on it. Also, I want you to listen to the criminals. That's the true major source of evidence around. Pay close attention to that. one is this one. It's coming up as a short instead of a short. Interesting. Wait for the other things. So at any point in the future, if you see something that not supposed to, that criminally speaking, this already breaks reasonable doubt. That's what they accomplished there. Congratulations. Let's move up to the. Clearly, they can do it. It's just a matter of wins. And fortunately, we don't base criminal law yet on wins. So that's what you establish on this, that you get to see in both forms, by the way. Good job. Next one. But as you saw, the half-assed thing shown on the screen there, that is the very thing you need to understand. That is not done by Google. That was someone interfering with the app. That's what you get to see. And also, so I'm clearing the data. I'm gonna do one more step about that after that to check on another thing. But some of those things don't really have much of an option. That is what you can see how the interference with the phone happens. And now you get to see that in video.